Right, and they thrust his sickle onto the earth, going.
And gathered the vine of the earth.
Right, and gathered the vine of the earth, going.
And cast it into the great winepress.
Right, and cast it down into the great winepress. The winepress. Now, what's going to press the grapes? Yahushua. He's what you call the great winepress. So all these jokers you see out here, including these Edomites, pursuant to Isaiah 66, he's going to be gunning right at them, and they're going to be totally wasted out of there, man. All right, Yahushua's coming to collect, man. Okay, and guess what? He's going to avenge them. He's going to avenge them. None of the righteous souls that crown to him daily. Okay, and we're crowning to the Lord right now. This is why we out in the highways and the byways. All right, go on.
And cast it into the great winepress.
Right, and cast it into the great winepress. Go on.
Of the wrath of Yahweh.
And guess what? The 2/3 of our own people, they're also a part of that as well. They're going to be a part of that winepress. They're going to be totally trodden down and destroyed. Go on.
And the winepress was trodden without the city.
And that's just the bottom line. So now we all understand what's going on. What the purpose of God is. Okay? And we understand that the purpose of the Most High is that to bring up destruction. Not to bring peace and daisies and candy and sweets and oh happy day. The Lord ain't gonna bring happy days. The Lord is gonna bring total demise and destruction and great judgment on the earth. Why? Because of the ill dealings that's done on the earth. Go on.
And blood came out of the winepress.
That's what it represented. Blood came out of the winepress. And there's going to be so much blood, it's going to even reach to the horse's back. Okay, go on.
Even unto the horse's bridle.
Right, go on.
By the space of 1,600 furlongs.
Yeah, that's it on that. Now we're going to go back to where we was at before, Jeremiah. You know, and that's just the whole thing. Muhammad ain't coming back to save nobody. Muhammad don't exist. Like I said, Muhammad is a figment of someone's imagination. Okay, Muhammad is going, he's going to come back in the reincarnation, but as a good boy slave, man. That's what he's going to come back and do. He ain't coming to save nobody. Yahushua, so-called black man from the tribe of Judah, he's going to come and bring the savior. That's his thing. Okay, go on.
Right, this is Jeremiah 15 and 16. Cut off the sower from Babylon.
Right.
And him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest.
We're going.
For fear of oppressing sword, they shall turn everyone to his people.
Right.
And they shall flee everyone to his own land.
Right, because they're going, and that's what's happening right now. Because you got these other nations, they see that America and the Western is not really doing too good. So their thing is well, we might as well just get out of here and go back to our own country. Okay, but since you guys are here, what we're teaching is that
first guess where I come from.
Oh, what's that?
Guess where I come from. I'm not English.
Yeah, where you from?
You guess this. And I know the whole Bible, first of all. So I'm asking a question.
Okay.
Where do you think I'm from?
Well, you have an accent, but I don't know.
No. I'm asking. Where do you think I'm from?
Okay.
And then I know the whole Bible.
I don't know, man. I can't. Yeah, you got so many places out there.
Give us a thingy. Well, part of Africa, part of South America.
Let's say my mother from Angola.
Okay, Angola. Yeah.
Where's your dad from? Where's your dad from?
Cape Verde.
Cape Verde. Yeah, they're Israelites. The Cape Verdeans, they're Israelites. Yeah, they're Israelites. Yeah, you're one of us. You're the chosen people of God.
I said to my man. you are black, you don't smoke. Some people say, you are Rasta man, you smoke. I said, don't smoke weed at all. Police put things in my mouth. I said, I don't smoke. They say, okay, I'm Portuguese.
And you know too, he could be Levi too.
I know the whole Bible. Whole Bible.
Who's the Edom? Who's the Edomites today?
Edom.
Yeah. Who's the Edomites today? You know the Bible.
Edom now is Marco Gabriel.
No, bro.
Nah, I'm joking. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know the Bible.
I don't know the Bible. Tell me any part of the Bible.
I just asked you who the Edomites are. You don't know who they are. Edom. Yeah. Edomites.
Edom, they eat apple. This is...
Nah, bro. You know who the Edomites are? The Edomites are the so-called white people. Yeah. I'm gonna show you something.
Edom,
Right.
he took a bit of his spine, he gave to Eve.
No,
That's Adam. Yeah, we talking about Edom.
Edom.
It's a man named Edom.
Edom. Esau. You know Esau?
He's standing right
Jacob
behind
and
you.
Esau.
that's what you remember the apple.
Jacob
because
and
in
Esau.
Portuguese you say different names.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, because I know the Bible, that Job. These people say Job, Job. Me, that's the part I like the most is when he said, curse God. Curse God. Then he give him double. That's how I live.
His wife said that, innit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then the man can do all this scam, then they read the stars. I've been stabbed in Bosnia, up and down. They don't only see God give it to me. Like, I do the whole Bible. I love God.
But you know, though, my man, I mean, you may know certain, I'm not saying you don't know the Bible, but you may know certain scriptures.
You just don't understand.
But you gotta have this understanding.
Maybe I get it wrong.
Proverbs 3:25.
Angola, a lot of Angolans are Israelites.
Yeah, a lot of them are Israelites too.
Luanda is the capital of Angola. My mother from there. They bombed Angola for 25 years. Then after, when they get fed up, they said, okay, we have nothing else to take from here. They say, you kill each other, a black man. Kill each other. Leave it. Diamonds. Finish. Because they had to... my mother left a field full of cafe. You know cafe? Like the people down... Coffee. Yeah. Cafe.
Cafe.
Yeah. My mom, nothing left. You know, what they said to me, I went to paratroopers in the army. 3 years in Bosnia, then I went to army.
Yeah, we're gonna read this story together.
I tell you something, we black man, I tell you something, you need to change something.
Yeah. But you know who we are with the Israelites.
But you're American, that makes me more sad.
Right.
Because I never see American in London.
Right. I mean, there's some of us there, you know, it's very true. You know.
This is Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding.
You're going.
In all thy ways acknowledge him.
Right, in all thy ways acknowledge him. So, in other words, you know, I mean, it's good to read the Bible and know it back to front, but you gotta understand what it's saying.
But if you read the Bible, you don't understand the meaning.
Right, you gotta understand. That's it. You gotta understand the meaning.
That's why every time I see people preaching, I need to understand. Because I don't understand the Bible, because when they read the Bible, when Jesus said, come walk with me, then he said, oh, I'm thinking. I said, oh, you have no faith.
That's too long ago.
So, because I'm gonna hit you with something like the pastors. The thing with the
My
pastors.
mother never baptized me. I baptized myself.
Okay, well, you know, but you know what the real baptism is? The real baptism is like washing of the word.
The most I like when he's building his own ark. Then he said, oh, this fool building his own ark. What is doing
Right, no.
But at the end he said, oh my God, who's going to help us now?
Right, the flood came.
In the Bible say, you can hide in the mountains, you can hide in the sea, no one going to save you.
That's what went down.
That's our fear God. Always.
Right, this is Revelations 1 and 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ. Whose real name This is Revelations 1 and 3. Blessed is he that readeth.
Right, blessed is he that readeth. Go on.
and they that hear the words of prophecy.
Right, so you have to understand it. Now, like you were saying something about the pastors. Now the pastors, and this is why you got a lot of people. They don't become Christians anymore. They
At
tend to
the time,
lose
when the
belief.
time comes, some people are gonna cry.
But hear what I'm saying, brother. Hear me out.
Me,
hear me
I
out.
fear God. I want when the
Hear me
day
out,
comes,
brother.
because the Bible says, when the Father and the Son gonna be separate, no
Right.
one's gonna. They are fear God.
That's true, but hear what I'm saying, brother. Hear what I'm saying. Now the scriptures tells you how the Lord He set up pastors from His own heart. So we're set up to give you the understanding, because these pastors, they use the Bible, but they don't.
But
give
what
out
make
the
you change
understanding.
about what it means you've been against it before? So what make you change?
What you mean? What you mean? Oh, you mean Christianity? Sir?
Now you change yourself. Why?
Oh, well, the change-
I used to be against. I shoot people, I stab people, but I regret every single day now.
Well, I used to hang around people like that myself. You know, but what changed me?
Just listen. I think so. Just to listen to American accent, you already have respect. I don't know why. Yes or no? People went to Miami. Just people just fear. Just say you're American. People just fear.
Right. You know, that's just
But when I see black American, I feel proud.
Okay, that's all right, brother. That's all right.
There's no way I not stop for preaching of God.
But no matter where we at, brother, we all God's chosen people. We all
I'm
Israelites, man.
Portuguese, but doesn't
It
matter.
don't matter. That's right.
I don't like this people who think you are. Bob Marley is my king. Not this garbage.
But you know who your king is? Your king is who we call Jesus Christ, Yahweh.
Right.
Yahweh.
The Almighty.
That's right, brother.
Amen. I tell you something, someone gonna bless you tonight.
All right, man. Take care, brothers, man. Yeah, you know, they're you know, he's in Jacob. Yeah. But yeah, the Lord, hey man, like, you know, cause it's like me, I don't really like people like that, man, niggas, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we were niggas at one time, you know what I mean? We were up no good, wearing gold fronts and shit like that, you know, wearing do-rags with the hat, and all that stuff. We were with that crowd, you know? But if he repents and comes back to the Lord, hey, the Lord can forgive him. You understand what I'm saying? Because guess what, man? Like I said, and like the Apostle Tahar says, man, you don't want to be an Edomite when the time comes, because if you an Edomite,
You left
man,
the
your
camera
house
over
is
there,
gonna
up,
get
man.
fucked up, man. You understand? But Jake, our people,
No, it's okay.
they might have done so much wickedness in the eyes of the Lord, but guess what? They're gonna receive mercy. You know why? Because they're under that Abrahamic covenant. They're gonna receive mercy. So, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, although right now, you know, you gotta really forsake the two-thirds, but you got certain people that may come from that gang lifestyle, and they turn themselves back to the Lord. Because the scripture says all sins can be forgiven. Concerning, every sin can be forgiven, but the blasphemy of the Holy Spirit, that can't be forgiven. Okay? You're going, man.
Right.
Yeah, go back to the scripture we was reading before. That's what we're forgiven. Come on. What's that, dude?
It's got a fake hand.
Well, he's probably coming from those countries.
I know what happened.
Yeah, he's coming from those countries, and just bombing. Probably bombed up with some shit. Yeah. And them cats is wild too, man.
Stop raining now, you know.
Wild time.
The rain ain't coming down. No more rain. No more rain. No more rain.
Oh, you could just put it down.
Put it in.
Right, Jeremiah 50:18. Therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel.
Right, the God of Israel. Did you see that in the guy that came up? Because he was doing this, so he was doing this. I don't understand. It's different, but I understand what he was doing. You know what he's saying? Yeah. Jake got that spirit, because you know, Paul do this. Yeah. Even in a different way, bro. Yeah. The second way, I understood where he was coming from. Because Israel got that connection. You understand? There's a spirit of Israel and we just know how to connect with one another. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a certain connection we got.
Con.
Yeah, go on, brother.
Behold, I will punish the king of Babylon.
Right, I will punish the king of Babylon, who's sitting in the power seat right now, the so-called white man. He's ruling the earth right now. And he's the modern-day Pharaoh concerning this Egypt or concerning this Babylon. So the Lord said he's going to punish the king or the high one. Go on.
And his land, as I have punished the king of Assyria.
Right, and as his land, I punished the king of Assyria. So great punishments is going to come on the earth. There's no getting them scot-free. Oh, we got to forgive. God is love. No. You cause a lot of hurt on the planet, Esau, and you're going to get the hurt that's coming to you. Okay, go on.
And I will bring Israel again.
Right.
To his habitation.
And he will bring Israel again to his habitation. So that's further proofs that we got to be outside of our land. That further proofs that those Scamalakites over there, they're not the people. Okay, the Yehudi crew, I call them. And they go against the wall, and they knock their head against the wall, like they got some serious, severe mental issues. That's not the crew the Lord is dealing with, man. That's not the crew that the Lord is talking about. The crew that the Lord is talking about is our people. We're the ones that were taken out of our land, out of Jerusalem. So we're going to return back, going.
And he shall feed on Carmel and Bashan.
Going.
And his soul shall be satisfied upon Mount Ephraim and Gilead.
Right, and that's talking about the Israelites. That's talking about us. We're going to be satisfied on the land. We're going to be satisfied from all of those lands that the brother read. Read those lands again, brother.
Right, and it said, and he shall feed on Carmel and Bashan.
Right, he shall feed on Carmel and Bashan. So those are the lands that we're going to be living good on. Because it tells you in Ezekiel, 39, it says that he shall suck the breast of kings. Now, metaphorically speaking, that's a figurative saying. Now what that means is that we're going to actually steal all of the goods of the riches of the other nations. That's what that's talking about. Some Ed Simpleton, he will read that and he will buck the fuck out. Whoa, that's some homo shit. You understand? But not understanding that it's figurative. It's metaphorical. Go on, brother.
And his soul shall be satisfied upon Mount Ephraim and Gilead.
Right, and his soul shall be satisfied at Mount Gilead and Ephraim. That's the northern kingdom. The northern kingdom is going to come back in together with the southern kingdom. And we're going to be cold chilling. Go on, brother.
In those days.
In those days. Go on.
And in that time, saith the Lord.
And that's how you know that Esau's in power, because you got them groups out there. They putting blonde weaves in their head too. Yeah. You understand? And so that's showing you that it's all about the power. Once you got that power, then the respect comes. People want to be like you, man. So when people talk this bullshit, baloney crap about equality, something that does not exist, they just saying that because they want to pacify you from the reality of what's going on with your life or life in general. You understand? So don't let nobody tell you about, oh, you being prejudiced. Oh, we're equal. No one on this planet is equal, man. Let's just cut to the chase and speak real here. Okay? Like I always say, in England alone, you have the rich and the poor. You have the lower class, you have the middle class, and you have the rich. So where is the equality in that? There's no such thing. And it won't never exist. Never. And it damn sure won't exist in the next world to come. Go on.
Right, and it says, the iniquity of Israel shall be sought for. Go on. And there shall be done.
And they shall be done. And they wearing, and you know these girls out here in England, man, I mean, they just bugged out their mind. They wearing this goddamn thick ass makeup with gold and stuff like that. Just looking bugged out, man. You understand? Because see, in the kingdom, man, all women, they're not going to have to put on all that makeup because they're going to be naturally beautiful.
There'll be no fake up in the kingdom.
Right, ain't going to be no, right.
A lot of them
Say
are
that
ugly
again.
raw.
There'll be no fake up in the kingdom.
Because that's what it is, it's fake up. That shit ain't real, man. You take that shit out, you like a damn train wreck hitter, man. Go on, brother.
Talks about red in their face and all that anyway, you know, that paint and all that.
Right.
And it says, and the sins of Judah.
Right, and the sins of Judah, that's talking about us. We're Judah. Okay, we're not blacks or Jamaicans, Africans. We're the people of Judah. We're the Jews. The so-called Negro that went on cargo slave ship, that's the Jew. Whether he want to accept it, believe it or not. Okay, go on.
And they shall not be found, for I will pardon them whom I reserve.
I will pardon them of whom I reserve. And you know what? The information is already out there. You can go on YouTube land, and you even got white geezers talking about how we're the real Jews. They're even coming out with the information. So we're the real Jews, man. Okay, this Bible, the Word of God. All right, this Bible is the black man's doctrine, the so-called black man's doctrine. You want to talk about Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and these cats knew the truth, man. But they chose not to teach the truth, because that's okay. Because you got the right guys to do that job. All right, go on. They weren't the right guys to do the job. So the Lord set up the apostles' last as it was appointed to death. Okay?
Jeremiah 50:21. Go up against the land of Raphael, even against it, and against the inhabitants of Pekod. Waste and utterly destroy them, saith the Lord.
Right, and that's America, man. Okay, because America is going to be desolate, utterly desolate, totally eradicated. The idea of it, the idea of white supremacy, the greatness of Esau. Okay, what is it? The suit and tie wearers, the businessmen, the business suits and shit like that. That's all going to be done away with, man. What's going to come back? The fashion that is going to be is the robes now. Okay, and the dark, beautiful skin.
Right, and it says,
I'm fucking. You're going. All right, and the bushy beards and stuff like that. Go on, brother.
waste and utterly destroy after them, saith the Lord.
That's it. That's what's going to happen, man. Eventually, that's what's going to go down. Because, see, Esau, this revival of ancient Rome, it's not going to rule for another 200 years. It ain't going to go for another 400 years, man. Have you seen the economy lately? Have you seen what's going on amongst the EU? There's a lot of dividency going on, man. I mean, the violence is crazy out there, man. You know what I mean? And you got these people that are crazy as hell too, man. Crazy as hell. You understand me, dog? Yeah, they just crazy, man. Bugged up.
And do according to all that I have commanded thee.
Right, and the Lord is going to command all of the troubles to come on this earth. Those missiles. To hit ground zero too. Go on, brother.
A sound of battle is in the land.
Ooh, I love that. A sound of battle is in the land. That's why them soldiers, they getting busy. They doing the war dances and stuff like that. When they come marching in, that's them getting themselves prepared and ready for the great battle. Okay, when you see the Chinese and you see them walking together and marching together, okay, and they get down in that dance mode. That's them getting ready for war. Go on, brother.
And it says, a sound of battle is in the land.
Go on.
And of great destruction.
And of great, not just destruction, but of great destruction. Go on.
How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder?
Right. How is the whole hammer of the earth cut asunder? How is the so-called white man, the great one, cut asunder, cut into pieces? How has he been destroyed? Okay, you can have a nice day.
What are you saying?
What am I saying?
Going to slavery.
We going right to slavery. That's what we're saying. Going, brother.
And it says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
Right.
How is Babylon become a desolation?
Right. How has America become a desolation? That's what that Babylon is talking about. Now, further about, I want to ask you this. Where are you from? What's your nationality?
Scottish.
Oh, you're Scottish. Okay, well, hey, you never know. You never know. You never know. But I'm just saying, I'm going to tell you this, right? You better hope like hell that your line goes back to these people on the south. All right, because if that's not the case, then he's gonna be going into slavery, man. And it's gonna be real bad for you. Go on, brother.
And it says,
But
Babylon become a
it's by family line because he showed.
Back to Israel.
Yeah.
Okay, the Jews, the people of Jacob and stuff, and basically your people are gonna, all of these people. I won't say your people because I don't know, but you do have Scottish people that are
we ruled Scotland.
Scotland. I'm just saying though, basically if your ancestors go back to the nation of Edom, Esau, then the prophecy for the people of Esau and Edom is slavery. Okay? I'm going to do that.
Extinction.
Right. Yeah. Because what's going to happen is 1,000 years within the kingdom of heaven, and we're ruling 1,000 years into the future. These people are going to be a study of the face of the map. Okay? And that's the judgment for these people. What we're reading to you is the Bible. Or everybody, should I say.
That's if they're right.
Yeah, that's it.
The Bible's got 3 world wars. That's why it tells you to recreate a different war to the first two.
I'll ask you a question. See that who's running the earth now, the so-called white. You can agree that they're running the earth. They're the ones who tell what you can't fly here. They own the banking system. Do you reckon they run the world righteously?
Well, I don't think the world's a righteous place now. You don't think?
There's a reason for
Yeah, there's a reason, isn't it? Because the white man's ruling it. The so-called white man's ruling it. See? That's why.
I don't think it's as divided as it is.
It's not. It's not economics, no. The white man's ruling this planet. And then how does he rule it? By the sword. He drops bombs on people and says, I'm going to take this and I'm going to take that.
Right.
He don't go to negotiate, he takes.
Right, he just takes it.
He just takes it, man, because he's got the power of the sword, you see. And that's what we're reading.
Matter of fact, this is
You guys are ugly, but
Book Job 9 and 24. Because you do have a nation of people ruling the earth, okay? And it tells you in the last days that the nation of Edom or the wicked will rule the earth. So we're going to find that out.
Egyptians rule.
It's every nation. Yeah.
Right, this is Job 9 and 24.
Yeah.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Right, go on.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Right, he covered the faces of the judges thereof. Now, the way we can pinpoint that is by going back to history. Now, what happened during the 15th century? They went around the parts of Europe and they whitewashed all of our historical accounts and the images, okay, of the prophets, and they whitewashed them. All right. And
That was another drunk Edomite. You see that? Just come and gone.
Come on.
They've
Yeah.
got a kind of simple obsession with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like even though they hate us, they still want us to be friendly to them.
Come on.
I've known a lot of people who walked and they hate
Tell me about it, man. Tell me about it.
hate you got a nigga but I want to be in the name.
Come on. And see, and that's why you really, and it's like me, I get irritated at times, but really you can't really get too irritated because you gotta understand that most people, man, their heads ain't screwed up right, man, and they're just going according to the word of God. Everything that people are doing, they're going according to the word of God, and they don't even know it. Go on, brother.
Says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Right, it says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Go on.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Yeah, get Malachi 1 and 4 now.
If not, where and who is he?
Right, and if not, where and who is it? So it's evident, proven that Esau, the so-called white man, is proving himself, right, and proving the universe that he is the wicked. Okay, he's able to drop bombs and kill millions of people at one given moment, and tens of millions of people to 100 millions of people throughout the years. So the wicked would have to be the Edomites. It would have to be them. Because all of the nations have a certain level of wickedness, but the point of the matter is they are the wicked. Right, she wanted that black woman. That's what she wanted, man.
Now they expect you to drop everything just to give
And
them
just talk
attention.
to them. We're not gonna be dropping
Fuck
nothing,
them,
man.
Ugly bitches.
And we don't even know you. We don't even know these people out here.
They
So
look
we're not
like-
gonna drop just what we doing just for them.
They look like dogs anyway.
Yeah. Go on, brother.
Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom saith,
Right, where is Edom saying? Go on.
we are impoverished,
We are impoverished. Go on.
but we will return and build the desolate places.
And that's what Esau said. They came back, they came as the Greeks. They got destroyed as the Greeks, and they came back as the Rome. And when the Rome got destroyed, they came back all over again. Okay, because see, this is the thing, right? And the reason why these women do what they do, because they're expecting us to just sweet talk them and drop what we're doing. Like most of these men out here, man, they ain't got no balls set. A woman come up, they lose their fucking mind. You understand what I'm saying? Like when I see a woman, I'm looking her down to the head to see if she's right for me. And if she ain't right for me, she can go on her way. Go on, brother.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
Because if you're gonna be with me, man, you better bring some shit to the table. Okay? Go on, brother.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
Right. Thus saith the Lord of hosts. Go on.
They shall build, but I will throw down.
Right. They shall build, but I will throw down. So the so-called white man is going to be destroyed by the Heavenly Father. That's the deal. That's the reality. That's the adventure. Okay, that's what's real. That's what's coming. Go on.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness. So now we don't have to walk around naive, or he's cool, or he may not be cool with me. No, they're all a bunch of devils, man. That's the deal. When you work with these devils, you gotta always have in your mind that these are my enemies. Just because a guy pats you on the back and he's smiling in your face, you know, and he gives you a cupcake or whatever, that don't mean he's not the devil. He's still the devil. He can't help himself. The devil will come out one way or the other. Go on, brother. I think that's it, man. Called donut, you know. He'll give you a donut and shit. Go on, brother.
And it says, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation.
So, brother, pan the camera for 1 minute.
Forever.
So these are the people of the Lord's indignation. See that? God loves everybody, man. We done found out He don't love everybody. We're finding out that the Lord has a certain people that are set up for His own vengeance and indignation. That's what we're finding out in these last days, man. And guess what? You know who's bringing that information out? The men of God, the prophets of Great Millstone, to be exact.
Taz, giving the signal about it running out, yeah? Just give
By that time anyway.
Yeah,
give a signal.
Close out.
By that
I'll
time.
close out with
It's about that time. Come. You know, and that's just the whole ordeal. We're not out here to just, you know, we're not gonna be out here trying to give Edomites a hug or a pat in the back because they having a bad day, man. Fuck you, man. Get the frick out of here, man.
I hate Easter, but I swear to God.
You understand? And that's just the thing. These so-called Europeans, what's gonna happen to them is they're gonna be destroyed by the nuclear war, and their fucking asses are going into slavery. That's just the deal. That's what's real, and that's what's eventual, and that's what's gonna happen. Okay? And they're gonna be under us for 1,000 years, and they're gonna be building our altars. They're gonna be paving the streets with gold, as the scriptures prophesied. And that's gonna be the end result. Once they've done all of that, we're gonna round their asses up, and we're gonna kindle them. I'll tell you what, one more scripture, Obadiah 1, please.
Yeah, that's the end of the scripture.
We're gonna have to end that. We're gonna have to end it with that right there, man. Right, that's the closeout scripture. Come.
That's the seal to do.
There you go, brother. That's what's gonna happen, man. All of these devils you see out here, that line go back to Edom. Like I said, you Christians out there, James White, the Edomite, and you different phonies, you better hope and believe that you're not an Edomite, man. Because if you're an Edomite, you're gonna get your head bust, man. In the kingdom. Go on, brother.
Right, this is Obadiah 1 and 15.
Okay.
For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen.
Right, and that's particular Edom, okay? In particular, go on.
As thou hast done